tracing these one more time. No, 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 no. All right, we got one. Put the adhesive on the middle part. You guys have really been asking how I do these at-home little lash extensions, so I figured I'd go live while I put a set on. I will say, out of the ones that I got, I really like the ones that come in like a full lash pack instead of like the little lash extension packs, just because I don't like how short they are. Like these that come like this, they're just not as full as I want them. Do I feel a hair? So I do recommend these. These are just off Amazon. Basic, and then I cut them up. Just pressing it up. And then I kind of just let it start drying and not mess with it too much. But I will say the trick is to buy the really, really full ones and then cut them up as small as you want them, or as little lash as you want. Especially if you want the fuller ones like I'm doing. If you want just basic ones, I see the little hair. I see it in my peripheral vision. Gotcha. I knew it. So then I'm just gonna leave that one alone, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the inner corner, which I cut quite a bit off of the inner corner because these come in like very va-va-voom, which if you want va-va-voom lashes, then it's perfect. But if you don't want that much va-va-voom like me, then you end up cutting quite a bit off, and I may even cut a hair more off, I think. Because it's still a lot. So I cut about that much more off. And I also will say use a little box cutter. I bought these specifically for my lashes. I would not use one that you've been using on boxes. I would definitely buy a new box cutter just for your lashes, because you're able to cut it exactly the way you want, and you don't get any of those little straggler hairs the way that you do with scissors. So that's another recommendation that I would give. But I think these are called DY Silk on Amazon, and they have a bunch of different millimeters. Also, they are not mink, so you don't have to worry about that either. They're really, really nice. I love them. Whoop. Let that one dry just a little bit longer. I'm sorry if this is boring, So many people have been like, please, 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 can I see how you do the lashes? And keep in mind, you want to put them underneath your lash line, okay? Not over the lashes, but under them. Kind of like just scoop your lashes and place it right in underneath. Oops. My bad, inner corner lash, oopsie. Got the inner corner and scooped off the center. That's okay. I'm just gonna apply just a little bit more of the adhesive, just because it was completely glued down. But I also messed up because I started fiddling with it, and that is something that you're not supposed to do. See, there I go fiddling again. You're not supposed to fiddle with it. You're supposed to let the glue get tacky before you start to push it up. Okay, this inner corner is being a little bitch. Oh my goodness. I might need to trim this middle piece. Okay, so there's this side. And I'm just cupping the lashes so that they dry the way that I want them to, and that they're setting up the way that they're supposed to and not like falling down. Because if you don't do that, they will dry that way, and we definitely do not want them to dry that way. But this is what it looks like. And on the DY Silk like big pack, it's gonna come with a bunch of different styles. I really like the ones that are more separated. So you see how these are separated? Those are going to look more realistic and more like an actual lash extension. And then once you know that that glue has started to get tacky, you can start to press up, but I wouldn't fully go in with your finger just quite yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the second lash, which is this bad bitch right here. And we're gonna give it a big spin so that we can really start to separate those bundles. And I'm gonna start, just because you aren't gonna be able to see this on camera, I'm gonna start taking these little tips off first with my little razor blade. Okay, and then I'm just gonna start to trim the lash the way that I want. I'm gonna start with the end piece first. So my end piece is 2 bundles. So that's what that piece looks like. And so that it matches with this side over here, my middle piece is going to be 3 bundles. And again, so it matches with this side over here, my inner corner is going to be 1 bundle. Ooh. And here is my inner corner. Okay. So I'm going to start with the outside first and work my way in. And as far as order, the only thing I would say is to not do the center first. So that's the only thing I would say. And then I also have these little individuals. If I wanted to add a little extra, I'm not going to. Like I said, when you do the strip, like if there's a strip lash that you really, really like on your eye, if it's a fuller lash that you like, I would maybe get one maybe a little bit thicker. You definitely want it to be a thicker lash. If it's a thinner lash that you wear, you're probably not gonna love the way the strip lash looks on your eye. And then you really want to make sure that the glue gets super tacky. And then I always like to fluff up my brows, because once you do the little lash extension moment, you will look like a little bald Betty with your brows. So, all right. Whoa. Not even close, Morgan. Okay, that is not gonna work. It's gonna have to be just give it a little zhuzh. So that it glues the proper way. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave it alone, and we're gonna go ahead and do our 3 bundles for the center. I have Jack's song in my head. I know Victoria's Secret. Girl, you wouldn't believe. Some old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me. Oh, I really love it. Okay. Nope. She was made up by a dude. Oh my God. Jesus. Okay, this one needs to stretch a little. It's not giving me much room to work with here. Okay, here's that side. Just gonna give it a little zhuzh over here. And now I'm gonna do the inner corner, which is just the 1 bundle. I honestly feel like this eye has more space than this eye. Does anyone else feel that way? Because I really feel like I'm gonna have to end up gluing this last lash extension, because I feel like I have way more room to fill up on this side than I did on this side. Which I feel like is weird, right? Yeah, definitely, for sure. Maybe if I try to expand a little bit, maybe? No. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. No. So much trial and error. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more on this side because it's not coming in as far as this one. And I trimmed it exactly the same. So I'm gonna use this little last bundle here. So I think I'm gonna need the whole thing. Okay, and then I'll just go ahead and start. What do we think? Do we love it or do we hate it? What are our feelings? Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Okay. And there we go. I'm gonna let this one set a little while before I start to mess with it. I'm gonna go ahead and brush through this one with a spoolie. And there you go, you guys. That is how you do your lash extensions at home using regular lashes and some regular lash glue. I would definitely use one that works well with your eyes. Also, I would not go too far. I go right at the base of my lashes, so right where the hairs are, that's where I stick it. And I used the Allure, whatever. I also have this duo one as well. I like using the minis, especially this one because it comes with a little wand. So you can be really specific and not get too much glue, because that is a big thing. Do not put too much glue. I know people are going to ask, well, how easy is it to come off? How many lashes are you losing? I've not lost any lashes, like my actual eyelashes, while doing this. And for me, I take 2 showers a day, one in the morning and one at night when I get home from work. And mine lasts me around 8 days. So I think it's just going to depend on how often you're in the water, which glue you use, what kind of lash you use, how hard are you on your eyes. I'm definitely a person who wakes up in the morning without even thinking and rubs the shit out of my eyes. And mine, again, lasts me around 8 days. This whole pack of lashes was around $10 on Amazon. And this little bitty tiny lash glue came in a lash kit. But I did see, like, a pair of lashes I got one time, but I did see that you can get the tiny lash glues. You can get them on Amazon. You get a pack of like 50 for like $2. So yeah, I highly recommend it. I love it so much. I didn't really want to go into depth on it. I wasn't ignoring you guys by any means, but I didn't really want to go into depth on it until I knew that I didn't have any reaction or anything like that. I know a lot of people put their lashes on this way anyways, so, but I just wanted to be sure before I told you guys, because I've always been really cautious with products that I recommend and just anything in general when it comes to you guys. So I wanted to be like 100% sure, like guaranteed. But yeah, I really recommend it. I love it. And yeah, if you have sensitive eyes, I would probably steer clear of this. I have really, really tough eyes, and as you can see, they get red by doing this. So it's just like if you go to your actual like esthetician, or you go and get your lashes done at a lash place, same thing. Your eyes are going to get red because you're holding them open and you're pressing and you're just in your eyes. Please be sure that your hands are cleaned, you're sanitary before you do it. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful Thursday, and I will see you guys a little later today. Also, if you're not following me on TikTok, I did get monetized over there and hit 1,000 followers. So I have been doing some lives over on TikTok. So if you're not following me at Morgan Shea 33, please hop over there and follow me. Also, if you would like to support my YouTube channel, it would mean so much to me. You can either Cash App me at Morgan Shea 33, or you can use PayPal. My email is Morgan with 2 N's, Chris89@gmail.com if you would like to support me on PayPal. I love you guys so much, and until the very next time, bye.